Decades ago, George Carlin perfectly and hilariously delineated the different temperaments of football and baseball. But what about basketball? Well, that's somewhere in the middle. Basketball fandom doesn't quite approach the violent, frenzied fervor, but it also falls far short of the reserved, more relaxed attitudes found in the stands around the diamond. Fans attend games to have a good time, and that's precisely what happens for the most part. But as always, a few rotten apples can definitely spoil the bunch. I'm not talking about the mentally deranged who wander onto the court from time to time. Perhaps they're merely searching for the merch stand with the foam fingers. I'm referring to those fans who make everyone else look bad with their uncouth infractions, both big and small. Before this video begins, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss another video, only if you enjoy it. Anyways guys, let's get into this video. Number 1. In Game 2 of Heat Ball's series during the 2013 NBA playoffs, Chicago bad boy Joakim Noah was ejected in the fourth quarter of Miami's blowout win at home. Sure, the Bulls put off a surprise win in Game 1, but you'd think Heat fans would have been feeling better at that point, pulling even in the series and winning by nearly 30 points. Most fans seated around Noah's path to the locker room seemed content to just let him leave, but an infamous blonde widow named Philomena Tobias really felt the need to give him a piece of her mind. Actually, she gave him the middle finger, with a side of white-hot rage. Thank you for that lesson in poor sportsmanship, Miss Tobias. Oh, and if the angry guy next to her is her date, I'd advise him to watch his back. Number 2. Everyone has seen overzealous sports fans on the news. They're excited about the game, they're excited about being on television, and they're just filled with unbridled enthusiasm for life. It probably feels like the world is their oyster at that given moment. They think that nothing they can say could be wrong, especially if they've been drinking. But I assure you, there's plenty of wrong things that you're able to say. Before a Lakers playoff game in 2010, this crazy Kobe Bryant fan had a message for his favorite player. Quote, the Black Mamba. Hey Kobe, text me something. Man, I'll text you something back witty. Yeah, let's develop some inside jokes. I want to know you, man. I want to make you smile. I want to make your sun shine. Anyone else wondering if this is a guy that Eminem's song Stan was based on? Number 3. Everyone knows you're not supposed to steal. Religious or not, thou shalt not steal is a lesson that most parents teach their kids at a young age. It's a lesson that tends to resonate better than lessons about not lying and respecting your elders because it has actual repercussions in most real-world situations. However, there are some sports fans out there who reject the nation entirely, or throw it out the window when the right opportunity to gank some authentic gear presents itself. In March 2013, a Bulls fan tried to snatch the headband right off the head of Heat superstar LeBron James as he headed to the locker room after a loss in Chicago. He didn't get the headband, but he did receive a very nasty glare. He must have taken a cue from the fan in Oklahoma City who took a towel off the shoulders of Lake star Kobe Bryant a few weeks earlier. Let's check it out. Number 4. Remember Robin Thicke? In the 80s and 90s, Thicke was the NBA's most notorious heckler. A die-hard Washington Bullets fan, Thicke was renowned for his creativity. From his seat behind the visitors bench, Thicke crawled up under Phil Jackson's skin by reading aloud sections of Jackson's autobiography. Isaiah Thomas once got so unnerved by Thicke's chatter that he threw a shoe at him. In 1993, Charles Barkley flew Thicke to Phoenix for the finals with the hope that Thicke could get under Michael Jordan's skin, which is a pretty OP play. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then a like and sub would be appreciated, but of course it's your choice. And with that being said, as always, I'll see you in the next video.